We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Isotopes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this club really needs Andrelton Simmons to turn it around. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So striding in, Stan Musial. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. At the knees, strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Masahiro Tanaka gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night. Standing in, Jeffrey Delgadio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jeffrey Delgadio.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
He'll step in here at 275. 9 homers and 47 RBIs. And he lays off for ball one. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into...
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. George Brett with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
You know, this guy affects the game, Dero, in so many ways. He drives in runs. As a matter of fact, he's third in the league right now in runs batted in.
Yeah, we need to honor the RBI a little bit more. I know it's a total team stat, but in today's game, there are certain guys who have a knack for the ribby, and he's certainly one of them.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-2. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. 21 homers and 88 runs batted in. In there, 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
At the plate, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
At the plate, Pavin Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Ground ball right side. Senzel's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting center, the catcher, Maldonado.
So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Isotopes are out in front 3-0. Leading off the inning, Edgar Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Well hit to right, but foul. Corbin has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of small.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs and 66 driven in. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. That misses. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And that misses. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 289 is the average coming in, with 19 homers, 57 runs batted in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. And that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
So now to the plate, Patrick Corbin. A ball and no strikes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Doby is there, two gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Jeffrey Delgado.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Delgado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
The third baseman, number 5, Joe.
At the plate now, George Brett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Colton Welker. First offering on its way.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Masahiro Tanaka. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Corbin is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Tommy.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Striding in, Andrew Jones. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight.
Digging in to try it again. Dwight Evans stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Jones leads off first with 1 away. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
There goes the runner. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Doby calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Haven.
Digging in, Haven Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Doby will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. At the plate, Larry Doby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
Stepping up now, Stan Musial comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Andrelton Simmons would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Martin Maldonado.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Senzel brings it in. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Patrick Corbin is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Senzel. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Brett has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Corbin. Welker.
Ready for another chance? Colton Welker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in once again, Jeffrey Delgadio. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Hit out towards second. Senzel's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 5.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Another one sent foul. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 75.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Jones. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1 the count. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
This is line to left. Delgadio is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. At the plate, Larry Doby. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly on a line to third. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Icers.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. Doby has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Tanner Roar comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Tanner Roar.
Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Haven Smith, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Haven Smith becomes out number 2 this inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. On to the... So stepping in, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to left. Delgado has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Martinez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. On the ground to the left side. Brett is there for it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds, it's 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the short.
Indiana, the shortstop, Iglesias.
First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Soft liner to the right side. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 46, Patrick.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Corbin is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The left fielder, number 23, Jeffrey Delgado.
Striding into the box, Jeffrey Delgado, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Isotopes are out in front here, 3-1. Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So in now for Chicago, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Colton Welker.
Into the box now, Colton Welker. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Paul Goldschmidt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The numbers: 282 to start play, a dozen home runs, and 23 driven in. This is on the ground over to first, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Isotopes on top 3-1. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ready once again, George Brett. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The third baseman, George.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Simmons on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Popped him up. Welker has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs' leadoff batter. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Larry Doby comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Grounded to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dan Musial.
So digging in now, Stan Musial. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Indiana with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Patrick Corbin earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Raleigh Fingers gets a 4-out save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. first for your victorious home team. 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Patrick Corbin. His record now is 12-9. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He drops to 11-11. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.